intense ride, the full experience, the back of the sled's where you want to be. If you're looking for a less intense ride, you're going to want to sit in spots either 2 or 3. You guys can decide amongst yourselves where you'd like to sit inside the sled. The way you guys are going to load into the sled will go as follows. It's going to be rider 2, rider 3, and rider 4. You're going to walk into the back of the sled, right through the back of the sled, in a single file line. You're going to stand with your feet together on the center of the pad and just remain standing, okay? Once you're all standing in the sled, rider 4 is the first person to take a seat. Rider 4 will go ahead and take a seat, pull their knees up toward their chest, point their toes down, and then grab onto the cable on either side of the sled. Rider 3 will do the exact same thing. Take a seat, pull their knees up toward their chest slightly, point their toes down and grab onto the cable. Rider 2 is the last person to sit down. They do something a little bit differently with their legs. They're going to take a seat and extend their legs so they're going either side of the pilot's chair. Once you're sitting in the sled, it's all about position on the way down the track. So you want to sit up as straight as possible, maintain good posture. When you're going through the curves, you don't want to be a little bit too far bent over or leaning too far back. You want the G-forces to pull you straight down. If you are leaning too far forward, your head's going to end up in between your knees on the way down. So you want to be sitting up as straight as possible. You want to shrug your shoulders up to really minimize your head movement and push the thicker part of your forearms out to really wedge yourself inside that sled. I know it sounds silly, but it's really the way you want to position yourself in the sled. It's easy to lose your guard in the upper section of the track. The first 3 curves, you're not going to feel any G-forces. You're going to be like, why am I holding myself like this? It's really easy to drop your guard. So you want to maintain that position the whole way down the track, because once you make it to curve 4, things start to really speed up and you're going to start feeling G-forces. It's going to be really mellow, and then you're going to hit curve 4 and you're going to be sideways and you're really going to feel those G's. And from that point on, it just gets progressively more intense from there. So you want to maintain that position, because it's hard to find that position once you lose that position. So at this time, if you haven't found a helmet already, go ahead. It makes a lot more sense once you're getting into the sled, okay? If I could get sled 2, David, Lee, and Maria, you guys want to grab your helmets? I've never had a round of applause. Hey, someone clap. Thank you. All right. I know. Oh, you got to pull that. This is supposed to be up here. So. It's not necessary. It's really no. Just pull that to the outside before you slip it over. All right, there we go. And if I could just have you look up for me, I'm going to just pull this down a little bit. I don't know why. Is that too tight? No. Good? Good. All right, let me just check. I know you just did it, but I have to check it. All right. Do you guys have any idea where you'd like to sit? I know you haven't had much time to talk about it.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so rider 2, just be very mindful of the pilot. Try not to squeeze them with your legs. Try not to bonk them with your helmet, okay? If you feel your helmet getting close, just kind of push off those cables a little bit and push and create a little room between your helmet and his helmet, all right? But besides that, just enjoy the ride. If it happens, don't worry about it. It's happened before, okay? Besides that, just maintain that good posture the whole way down the track. Shrug your shoulders up to really minimize your head movement, and push the thicker part of your forearms out to really wedge yourself inside that sled, okay? Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to send you out to Carl. He's going to get you loaded up.
Oh my goodness, we're first?
You guys are actually the second sled. The first sled is being loaded up as we speak.
So we can go walk down the track to get different pictures too.
I was wondering about that. You can?
Yeah.
Did they tell you?
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking for sled 3.
All right, Mom. Got your game face on?
That sucks that we can't use
The track is now clear. Bobsled start for Jake.
Stop. You have a minute.
Sled in track from the bobsled start.
This does look fun.
I would totally do this.
Me too. Don't think I can do it for good birthday gift for Justin, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Chris wants to do it too, maybe I'll do it.
Top speed 77.9 miles per hour.
Rider 2, you'll sit down and extend your legs all the way straight, one on each side of the seat. So your feet are gonna, you're gonna sit where your feet are. So yeah. So just kind of lower yourself down and then extend your legs all the way straight there. Would you rather run and jump in? No. That'd be easy. All right, so just bring those legs all the way to the sides there. All right, so yeah, you can either hold on to these handles there or the cables.
It's inside. Go.
Jump on in there. Reach forward a little bit more.
Grandpa's in there.
I'm not you.
I found
You're good.
I saw the easy little GoPro there.
You reach. You're
Kind of by the side.
Oh yeah.
That's
They
gonna
got extra
hold you up.
mounts too.
The most important thing is having good posture. That's just going to keep you from getting pushed around by those G-forces, and it puts the least amount of stress on your body. Yeah, you guys are looking great. So just try to maintain that all the way down. As well, you want to fill up the space in the sled so you're not bouncing around inside there. So you're going to use your forearms to brace out against the sides so you're not shifting around. And then at the same time, try to shove those shoulders up towards your helmet, and that's going to minimize your head movement. So you're just locked in there nice and tight. You're not going to bounce around. You're not going to let the track catch you off guard, okay? That's pretty much all there is to it. Just hold it all the way to the finish. And then rider 2, just do your best not to, he's got a nice shiny helmet there, so just try not to hit him on the back of the helmet. Just focus on your position, and that's going to prevent you from wanting to go forward, okay? Just do your very best. You're looking great though. You're, yep, and I'll get that visor for you right before we go so you don't fog up. You can scream, you can do whatever you want, just focus on that position, and that's just going to help you hold your own against this ride, okay? It's kind of you against the bobsled track. You guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Let's rock.
Go Team Comet.
Tower, land in 3.
I'm going to leave it cracked just a little bit so you get some
10-4,
airplay.
attention, clear the track. Bobsled starts in the run out. Bobsled starts in the run out.
The track is now clear. Bobsled start from land in.
Whoa! 2-2.
All right, here we go, guys. Be ready. Coming quick.
Slide track, on in track from Bobsled start. Land in.
Whoa! 2-2.
All right, here we go, guys. Be ready. Coming quick.
I'm tearing up across your face. Moved us to the light to find your name. It's something faint. This is not a place not yet awake.